The most read story on KXLY.com is also leading tonight's Crime Watch coverage. A Greenacres woman is in jail, charged with running over her husband and killing him. Sheriff's deputies were called to the couple's home Saturday night, where they found Michael Linrud lying in the road, badly injured. Developments on Nightside. Kyle Simchuk is learning more about what unfolded, and he spoke to neighbors. Kyle, what did they tell you?
Well, Aaron, many of them watched as paramedics desperately tried to save this man's life. Neighbors are just heartbroken, especially for this couple's 3 children. Their father is dead, and now their mother is charged in his murder. Lights and sirens drew curious neighbors out of their home Saturday night.
I'm a nurse by trade, and I really just went to see, could I help out, not knowing what I would find.
What Dunya Giroux found was her neighbor and co-worker, Michael Linrud, bleeding out in the street.
It was difficult to watch. He wasn't, from what I could tell, he wasn't breathing.
40s male, bleeding from the face. He was struck by a vehicle. We're trying to check his breathing status right now. Sounds questionable.
Michael's wife, Christy, told deputies that her husband was upset over a mess in their son's room and that he threw a nightstand down a flight of stairs. She decided to leave and claims her husband jumped on the hood of their SUV as she drove off. Did you see his wife around there?
His wife was there. She seemed distraught.
But police say they found evidence on the SUV that Christy Linrud hit her husband head on. Deputies say she had glassy eyes and slurred speech and registered a blood alcohol level of .078 more than an hour after she hit her husband. He died of his injuries the next day.
Working with him, anytime you saw him, he generally was a happy guy. He never really in a grumpy mood that I can never recall.
Neighbors are still in disbelief over what happened.
It's a horrible event. You know, there's 3 children involved, and unfortunately they lost both parents.
And we asked Christy Linrud for a jailhouse interview. She declined. She's facing second-degree murder and vehicular manslaughter charges. Live in studio tonight, Kyle Simchuk, KXLY 4 Nightside.